Sorry about that. My bad.
Brick.
I have a timer that says you've been online for an hour, so it's time for you to get off. So,
Brick.
can you do that over there, please? I don't know if it closed out the last one.
Stop Thank. Stop eating.
Go get her toy.
Stop eating the grass. She's eating the grass.
Stop eating the grass, honey. Go get her a treat. Move, honey. Move. Oh no, the skin.
Danny.
Smells good.
Oh, yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Go get it. Anything.
Bishop, you gotta do me a favor. No running by the grill, please. Stay over there. I should have just taken the skin off. What up, CJ? Ain't no fun. All right, so this is what the 2024 chicken is looking like, y'all. I just turned it over. I should have just removed the skin like I did on this one, on these two as well, but we gonna see.
Or maybe you should have just bought some from now. Maybe that was the real problem.
Well, ain't no problem. Watch out. Average day in the hood. That's right. For sure. Hey, Betty. Hey, Hot Dog. Class of 1931. I mean, I'm old, but I ain't that old. What up, Aisha? How are you, darling? That's some good ass chicken. You know it is. Now, like I told the last batch of people that was on my last slide before it went, is that I bought this chicken back in 2024. I put it in the freezer and I kind of forgot about it because I never had taste for chicken quarters. So I left it in there and I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and thaw it out, season it up, marinate it, and throw it on the grill, and we're going to see what it do. So far, it looks okay. But we're going to let it finish. And I'm going to be 100. I probably will not eat it. I'm going to try it, but I probably ain't going to eat it because it's from 2024. Hey, y'all, my son is an a-hole. He just locked me out. Yep. Gambling with my life. Gambling with the chicken. Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. I got you. Come on by. I give you a chicken. Give you a chicken thigh. Sharing is caring. Good afternoon, my beautiful black queen. What up, Jonathan? Class of 2002. Nope. Keep going. I'm a little older than that. Happy Memorial Day to you. Shout out to all of the veterans. Shout out to all the active duty. And most importantly, shout out to all of those that paid the ultimate price and gave their life so that we can have freedom in this country. And the POWs and those that are missing in action. Aisha says, I'm amazing. I see you cooking. Yeah, I made some, thank you, Frank, for deleting that. I appreciate you. I made some corn earlier and some sausage and some hot dogs for my son. Thanks, Jonathan. Yeah, what up with the likes? Let's get them likes up. Yeah, I'm taking a gamble, girl. Taking a gamble. But you know, the heat is going to kill all the germs. I'm betting on that. I'm betting on that. Shout out to Big Money Grip. G-Bro, amen. I hope all is well with you too. I hope all is well with you as well. Yeah, I'm just back here chilling. Grilling, almost done. Miss RCE, have you heard from him? No. Well, I'm lying. I hadn't talked to RCE in a while because of his last posts. I was disappointed in a couple of things, and I expressed that to him, you know, and he was indignant about it, and we hadn't really talked, but I do miss him as well. He's a really good guy. I just think he made poor judgment personally, but we all say things that maybe we don't mean, or do things because we think, you know, it's going to garner views, but I always have to keep it real, you know. So anyways, I reached out to him last week, and he responded in a positive way, so he seems to be doing well. He said he was doing good, so I hope he'll start uploading videos again, you know. Just smell it before you listen. I smell everything before I eat it. Before I put anything in my mouth, I smell it. Okay? Okay, it's all good. You don't have to explain if you don't want. That's good to hear. Yeah. He sounded like he was doing good. So, you know, he's in my prayers. But I do miss him. I miss his content. So hopefully he'll come back. Maybe I'll hit him up again today. See how he's doing. But yeah, what you guys all got going on? Talk to me. I'm gonna keep that right there on that grill. Careful now. Smell everything before putting it in your mouth. Yep, got to. But don't go there, Michael Love. You're doing dos muchos. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. I am saved and sanctified. Okay. Happy Memorial Day to all. Double tap that screen. That's right, G-Bro. Appreciate you. Let the people know. Everybody that was on the chat earlier is gone because my thing went out. All's forgiven. I forgive you this time. It's all good. It is all good. You know, the older I get, the more I really understand that men and women think completely different. I used to think that I could convince a man of certain things, but nope. So guess what? I don't even try anymore. I saw you on earlier, but I was busy. Now I have a bit. Okay, cool. Cool. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. It's just the way we think. And you know what's crazy is I have a son, and my son is he definitely has bias, you know, when it comes to men. And it's like, but I'm raising you. How are you this way? But this is really how God made us. We're just different. We think differently. We take in things differently. It's just, you know. But I'm learning to appreciate that more the older I get, you know. Be right back, y'all. Oh, wait. I'm not, because my son locked me out. Don't have kids. Really?
Kind of forgot.
Oh, you forgot all about me, huh?
I forgot that I closed.
I'm not going to tease you or take you. I should, though. Oh, goodness. All right. So anyways, yes, the grass looks great. Yeah, my lawn guy just came by a couple days ago and knocked it out. I'm looking for a lawnmower to get so that my son can learn to do it. He's 10 now. So he's got his certain chores, but I want him to start doing bigger things, you know. So I think cutting the grass will be good. I'm gonna plant. I want to start growing sweet potatoes, white potatoes, and something else. And I think I'm gonna take this little area right here, this little patch right there, and I think I'm gonna put some stuff in the ground. I just got to get started, you know. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, right? So I've been kind of saying I'm gonna do it, but I think I want it in the ground. I don't want to do it in a pot. I don't want to do it in a crate. I want it in the ground. So I'm gonna have to till that, get all of that up, the roots of the grass up, so that I can plant it in the ground, you know. But like I was saying earlier, I don't plan on living here for long. So it's like, do I want to leave that here, or do I want to put it in something that I could transport when I do leave? I don't know. Do any of you guys garden? Or it all comes down to how you communicate your ideas also. That's true. It is. But sometimes I think when it comes to certain topics, we really just have to agree to disagree, because no matter what I say or how I position it, it's just not accepted, you know. And I think that really just comes down to biology and how men are made and how women are made. Yeah, he locked me out. That's why I say don't have no kids, okay? Because they'll lock your ass out even though they ain't paying on the bills. G-Bro said, let me get at him. Let me get at him. You trying to say you want to be a stepdaddy? Huh? Don't tease me, G-Bro. Huh? Don't tease me now. Yes, I am back. The sound of the grill is making me hungry. I can hear the chick. Oh, you can? You guys can hear that? Wow. I've been trying to catch her live and finally caught one. Yes, ma'am. I don't come on too often, and I normally don't advertise it because I don't want to say I'm going to come on live and then don't. You know what I'm saying? And usually when I go live, I want to have something to talk about. Today is just, it's holiday. So I'm just on here yapping and cooking, and was like, hey, it is what it is, you know. But I ain't trying to think too hard today, so Make raised garden beds easy to do. So raised garden beds. Okay. But the thing is, if I make a raised garden bed and I sit it on top of this grass, how is he going to cut it? I guess the grass will stop growing if the bed is on top of it. I think I got to figure it out. I'll figure it out. Gardening is Roddy's department. Oh, Roddy is a gardener. I didn't know that. I'll have to hit him up then. I build my own greenhouse every year. Really? That is so cool. I really admire people that have green thumbs and that can do all that kind of stuff, you know? That's amazing. Because really, when shit hits the fan, you know that you can depend on your own skills to survive, you know, when it comes to food. So okay. Just 3 big ass leg quarters on there doing their thing. So if you're hungry, come get a plate. Disclaimer: chicken is from 2024. Okay? It was in the freezer. I said, let me go ahead and thaw it out, season it up, and throw it on there and see what it do. G-Bro says, I did. Now I don't. I love the tomatoes, potatoes, peppers, and green peppers or green beans. Okay. That sounds good. Why did you stop? Bakari said, hell no, he did. And did. Okay. Oh, you hear the sizzling? Yes. Hey, Chelsea Lynn. What up, yeah? Boy, get your ass out here and unlock this damn door. That's right. Peace and love to the chat, Bakari says. Aisha says, I'll never starve. I know that's right. Yes, we all need gardens. I'll be right over for dinner. Come on. Come on. What do y'all think about women that don't cook for guys that they are courting? Because for me, it was always just natural. It was like, I'm going to cook anyway. So if you want to eat, then you can have some. But do y'all think that's doing too much for somebody? Like, has a guy that you're just dating earned, like, is it that serious as far as food is concerned? Like, shouldn't everybody be able to eat? Or is that doing too much? Or should they wait until there's a commitment? You know, like, is cooking that sacred that women should withhold their food? For me, like, I'm not dating anybody. I'm not courting anybody right now. I have somebody that's kind of interested, and they've kind of hinted, you know, like, oh, you're making your son breakfast? You know what I'm saying? Kind of dry asking, but not really. And we've gone out to eat a couple times, but I felt some kind of way, and I think it was more so of that person coming over and being in my space and around my kid. That was kind of like, we should probably not do that. You know what I'm saying? Not so much of the feeding the person, but maybe. So I just turned them over again, y'all. What's that looking like? We know it ain't done, right? I don't think it's done on the inside. We're going to have to get out a little bit more time. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw it in the oven and make sure that it is, make sure that it's done. I really hope my neighbor can't hear me because I can't stand it. Come here, Sonny. The dude across from me, he had the audacity to tell me, don't let my dog shit in his yard. Now, his yard, this was like maybe 6 or 7 feet from his front door. So it wasn't even directly in front of his house. It was close to the sidewalk, which is public property, but it was this lawn area before that. And so I take the bags with me when I take her for her walk. And he's like, can you not have your dog do that in my yard? And I'm like, I showed him the bag. I was like, I'm gonna pick it up, you know, because like when dogs get ready to go and they bear down, it's a wrap. Like you can't move them. So he was like, can you not? And I said, well, I'm gonna pick it up. And he's like, I know, but please, can you just not? So every time we walk by there, the dog wants the shit in his yard. And I gotta grab her and I be dragging her and she's already on the ground. I could see if I left it there, but I don't. So anyway, he outside across the way grilling too. Suck ass sucker. Come on, girl. Come on. Anyways. Modern women, LOL. Eat at your own risk, facts. I used to keep, she's like, I keep warning you, sis. Eat at your own risk. We all need gardens, yep. G-Bro says, because I am by myself, so it's not worth doing the garden, but my folks are down the road and I help with their garden. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you grow a lot, then it, you know, you don't want to waste, right? But I think for the sake of, you know, the apocalypse coming, you might want to go ahead and get that started. Uncivilized. Bakari says, no, we cooking for each other. Useless. Modern women, yep. Absolutely not doing too much. I know that's right. A man shouldn't have to earn a plate of food. I don't think so either. I think that just is like, especially if you really like a person, you want to feed them. Like, yes, come eat. Nourish your body, baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But they be making it seem like cooking for a guy is a lot, you know? I don't know. I think it just depends. Now, if he ain't doing nothing for you and he's a user, then absolutely not. If he not bringing nothing to the table, but he wanting to eat at your house all the time, I don't think that's right. You know? Okay. Chelsea might be, listen. She said, I feel like cooking for the man is how you bag the man. It's not how you put it on him. It's about what you feed him. You don't like him like that. Just say it. Stop it, Bakari. You don't know me like that. You don't know me like that. What up, Zeb? Michael says, I thought a woman cooking for her man shows her quality. Yeah, that's one way to show him, right? That you worthy. G-Bro says, that's looking like an awesome Memorial Day dinner to me. Thank you. What is his nationality, your neighbor? Black as fuck. Yes. I know. Walking on eggshells in my own house. Jive turkey. I see him peeking through his blinds now. Probably is. Suck ass sucker. God gave that dog intuition to know your neighbor. You know what's funny too about dogs? They ain't shit. Dogs ain't shit. So any house that we pass by that has a dog, especially one that be in the window looking out and barking, that's where she'll go and take a crap at. Right in front of it. I said, ooh, you petty than a mug. And Sunny's a girl, so maybe that's why. But she petty as she gonna take a crap right in front of your house. I know, my bad. Bakari says we need to grow our own food because we have no idea why they're infusing and injecting in the product. Yeah, we don't know what they're putting in there. I know sometimes when I buy certain food and the texture just be off, I don't eat it or I throw it away. Like for one thing, I love cabbage. Cabbage is like my favorite vegetable, right? But it be looking real plasticky like, right? So what I started doing is going to the more expensive stores like Whole Foods or whatever and getting organic. And then that's always better. But when I get just regular cabbage bundle from the regular grocery store or whatever, it don't be right. It don't be right. Sometimes it be clear looking, and sometimes when I'm cooking it, because I usually fry my cabbage, it just be looking real plasticky. And the way the when it sweats and it starts to steam, I don't know. You got to be a cabbage cooker to know what I'm talking about. But it just be real like I can't do it. Or it's like a real gritty texture sometimes. And I'm like, this ain't right. I know this is GMO like a mug. I can't do it. What's the old saying? Best way to a man's heart is through his stomach. That is a saying. Yes, ma'am. You got to be able to cook, though, to get to his heart, right? If you can't cook worth a damn, that might be the quickest way for him to leave your ass. That is true, Bakari. Bakari says, yeah, letting it be known. I was here for you, Sonny. She knows he don't. Yeah. Yeah. Dogs are so smart. Sonny be barking before anybody even press the button, press the doorbell. I'm like, what you barking at? And then next thing you know, somebody's walking up and pressing the doorbell. Your intuition is crazy. Yes, texture is real. You seen them making cabbage in one of them Asian countries. I don't trust these people. They was making the cabbage? Like creating it? Wow. I don't like that. Have you seen how the bananas are lately? I've had 2 friends say their bananas stayed green for a long... It ain't right. It really ain't right. I mean, they're just really trying to kill us at the end of the day. We're in a world of trouble, guys. And that's why it's so important to get right with the Most High. That's why I thank him every day when I wake up. Thank you, Lord, for giving me a chance to be better today than I was yesterday, because just loud for no reason. Just loud for no reason. We have to do better. And we all can improve in some area of our lives, right? And having a relationship with the Most High is pertinent because of that stuff right there. How are you making cabbage? Why are your bananas staying green? I remember when I went to when I lived in Korea for a year, and I went to get some milk, and I've never been a big milk drinker, but I wanted milk for my cereal. And I got this cow's milk, and do you know the expiration date on the cow's milk was like 2 months? 2 months away. I said, now how is this milk still good for 60 days? I never drank it because I didn't trust it. I said, this don't make sense. Something ain't right. Something just ain't right. Uh-oh. Come on, chickie. Oh, okay. Actually look kind of... Okay, y'all, I think it might be... It's not red on the inside. So it might be... It might actually be done. Why you born? Look. Hang on. What y'all think? I think I'm gonna still throw it in the oven for a little bit. Just to be careful. Gots to be careful. Huh. Yeah, Sonny, she thinking she gonna get some, but hell no. The way she threw up on my carpet the other night. It's plastic. See, I can't do it. I can't. It's so scary. Like, we just don't know about nothing these days. I mean, nothing. That's why you have to pray over your food. You got to pray about the people in your life. You got to have discernment. If you don't have discernment and you keep getting got by people, places, and things, you have to get connected to the Most High. There are literally videos and books in the Bible to teach you that. Learn, because this world is the devil's playground. Why is the food plastic? Our bodies can't break that down. Black people's DNA already is not supposed to eat certain things. Now you introduce in red 40, blue 10, yellow 5, all these bioengineered ingredients. Now plastic. Come on now. Look it up, Mo. It's liquid in a pot. They form the liquid into a similar head of cabbage. Protect your neck. Nope. Chelsea says, my great-grandpa would never buy store-bought milk. They always had milking cow that would make their own buttermilk and buttermilk. I know that's right. Not yet. Give it 5 more minutes with the lid on. Got you. That's what I would do over the air fryer. Yeah. What up, CIP? My bad. My thing went out and, you know, I had to get back on another live. Yes, we back. Not for long, though, because when this chicken gets done, yes, learn. We have to learn. We have to learn. There's too many avenues to now say you didn't know. There's too many things to teach us. We have to take advantage of it. The thing I don't like about AI and just the algorithms in general is how it's force feeding us information and we're not seeking knowledge anymore. That's what I don't like. Because I like to use my brain to a certain capacity now. Sometimes I'm lazy, I ain't gonna lie. But I like to use my brain. I like to seek what it is that I'm looking for. But when you just give it to me, that ain't normal. That's not normal. And that ain't right, y'all. The Bible is the best instruction you can get. Facts. There's a lot of people that don't believe in the Bible. Or they believe some things but not others. At the end of the day, the Bible literally is a guide, though. It will tell you what will happen to you if you do X, Y, and Z. All the things that the Bible says are bad for you. When you go out in the world and you do it, what happens? Let's just be honest. What happens? It usually ain't the best for you. And you end up learning a lesson from it, right? So, they naive if they think the ingredients in our food is in our best interest. They know it's not. But what does it do? When they feed us this junk, it's all it's doing is lining the pockets of every other industry, right? Because when you eat unhealthy, what does that affect? It affects your organs. It affects your GI system, which in turn affects your blood system, and that travels up here. If you got brain fog, cloudiness, irritability, all of that, most of the time, it is because not even from genetics or heredity, it's from what we put in our bodies. So what does that make you go to the therapist more? It makes you go to the doctor more. You dying early. So you're lining the pockets of these psychiatrists who need their own fucking psychiatrists, right? Doctors who are now using ChatGPT to diagnose you because they don't know a damn thing, right? And then the morgues and the people that own these memorial sites, dialysis places, all these people are making money off of our dysfunction and what we're putting in our bodies, because that's what they're feeding us. It's a vicious cycle. They know what they're doing. It's just is making everybody at the top rich. That's it. So we got to do what we can for ourselves at the end of the day. But guess what? The more you know, the better you prepare. Still delicious. Chimican is life. What is chimican? Is that the hood way of saying chicken? They make money from your suffering. Facts. Humans live 80 years. How much money can we extract from them? Facts. What can we get out of this 80 years, you know? And they sending their kids to Ivy League schools off of you and your generational degeneration, basically. We're not supposed to eat shrimp and a lot of other seafood. Yeah, that's what they say. I love shrimp, though. I have tether blood. It breaks down the seafood plastic. Okay. Look at that. That strong tether blood. Yeah, buddy. We shouldn't eat the bottom feeders that clean the ocean. The chemicals can affect your DNA structure. Absolutely. Everything can affect your DNA structure. You ever heard of epigenetics? Everything that we do changes our genetics. And then when we give birth and have kids, their bodies is already conditioned to whatever it is you done did to you. When my mother got pregnant, my mom had me when she was 20. My mom didn't drink, didn't smoke weed. My mom was a vegetarian. My mom was actually a vegan. My mom didn't eat eggs or anything, right? When she was pregnant with me, right? But when she had my brother and my sister, she was like, F them kids, right? And so my baby brother, my mom was so stressed when she had him because my mom had him when I was 15. So mind you, we were already teenagers. My mom thought she was done, didn't think she could have kids no more. My mom was 36 and here she is pregnant with this kid. Like, oh my God, what am I going to do, right? But she didn't believe in doing that. So she had him. But when my mom was about 7 or 8 months, she was so stressed she started smoking again. When she was pregnant with my brother. Hush, Sonny. And so me and my sister being teenagers in the backseat, like, Mom, stop it. You're going to hurt the baby, right? You know how teenagers are, just, you know, telling their parents what they shouldn't be doing or whatever. And my mom was like, okay, you know, whatever. I'm going to stop, whatever. And eventually she did, of course. I think she just did it for that time period where things were just chaotic and she didn't know what the hell she was going to do. But anyways, my brother has asthma. You know what I'm saying? So me and my sister don't. She didn't smoke with us. And I'm just saying that to say, and I don't know if that's the cause. I'm just saying that everything that we do changes the molecular structure of our DNA. And when we pass that on, you know, just like smoking, right? So I smoke because of stress. So now anytime something stresses me out, my DNA, the way my body works, it's a physiological response to say, hey, pick up a cigarette, because this is how you deal with stress. You're literally changing your DNA by the things that we put in our bodies, period. So you're on point, CIP. Tether blood. ChatGPT is a competent librarian, so it's not such a bad thing. When insurance companies use it for algorithms, that shit is criminal. Yeah, and it's not a bad thing. I think it's great for some things, not everything. You know what I'm saying? Poor embryo swimming in Hennessy, right? Couch saying, what's up? What up? All right, y'all, I'm gonna take this chicken off. Let me go get my... I'll be right back. So this is what I made so far. I got corn and turkey sausage and then hot dogs for the kid. And then now we got the chicken. I'm not gonna put the chicken in there with that because I'm gonna throw it in the oven for a little bit just to make sure, you know, where I come from. Oh, what is that juice from? What is that juice from? What is that from? What is that? Let me go out because I don't know what. Sunny? My son is in there loud as heck with his friends playing Roblox. I don't know how grown women deal with grown men that play video games that yell like that. I couldn't do it. I've heard of plenty of relationships breaking up because the partner played video games so much it would keep them up at night. And I don't know. So this is my 2024 chicken, y'all. Now I'm gonna throw it in the oven for a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is look at Alonzo. Hey, Alonzo. Smells good. It just smells good. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. That shit smells good. Look at the dog. Look at her. She wants some. You're not getting none. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I'll be right back. Let me go throw this in the oven. I put it on 340. He says, love you, Mo. Can't stay. Been in an attention demanding project. Okay. If that project needs your attention, buddy, pay attention to it, because I do not want to be the reason you get in trouble. Okay. We got to make that money, honey. Some chimkin. Is that how Tether say it? Chimkin? Not the chimkin. Oh shit. What was that? We got all kind of wildlife out here, folks. That corn done, yup. Thanks, G bro. Rinse it out. I did, because I don't know where it came from. I don't know if I didn't have the raw chicken in there earlier. I have no idea. Bugs be twerking in there. Got to smell it. Gots to. Give that baby some chicken. Aw, chicken for Sunny. Sunny gets no chimkin, okay? She not getting no chimkin. I might give her a bone, maybe, but she after the food with that turkey bone. Maybe the turkey bone was just too big and too much for her system to digest. But I'm not taking the risk of her vomiting on my carpet again. I can't do it. Like, that's where I draw the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't. I love her, but I can't do it. So she gonna have to eat them damn kibbles and her little treats that she get every so often. Alonzo lying. He probably on his grill right now. He probably is. He's like, just in case the job is watching me, watch you. I got to say. We know how it is. Aisha, say hi to the toilet for me, 2024. Aisha, you better stop hating on my chicken, girl. Quit hating on my chimkin. Okay? I'll let you know what it do. It was in the freezer for a year. Right? So if it was cold and frozen, it didn't have, the bacteria wasn't growing, right? Not the bone, just some dang chicken meat. Why you see, look here. See, now I know you the op from the couch, from the black couch. You the op. Because you want me to give Sunny some chimkin and have her throwing up. Then I'm going to have to come after you. No bones for doggo. Nope. Sunny running over to the neighbors. Next time she go, take her across the street. Hey, Christina. How you doing, love? I was checking my dang on email every day thinking you was going to message me. Are things better for you, darling? I'm doing okay. 1 second, y'all. Let me wash my hands. Be right back. Well, my son's playing a video game, so I'm not going to rush to get off and feed him. You don't give chicken bones to dogs. You don't? What do you... Why not? I thought that was normal. You're not doing good? Well, you can always still email me if you want, if you need to. Maybe we can brainstorm and see how we can get things better and turned around for you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good just to hear somebody else's take on things, and it might spark something in you, you know? But earlier we were definitely talking about the Bible, you know, and how there's a lot of gems in there that could teach us the way to go. And really, for me, the Bible just really kind of kept me out of a lot of trouble. you know, so. Oh, they choke. Okay. Because I gave her, CIP says, no bones to doggo. They can wedge in their throat. Okay. So then why do people normally give dogs freaking bones? Do they not? I've seen it. Cow bones are different. Oh, cow bones. So like ribs. Okay, Christina. So listen, I need everybody in the chat to give Christina some words of encouragement absolutely right fucking now. Right now. Christina, I want you to listen to me, darling. Okay? What makes you think that the world would be a better place if you weren't in it? The world would not be a better place with you gone. God woke you up this morning for a reason. It is your job to find what your purpose is in life. I can't tell you what your purpose is, but what you can do is stop, pray to the Most High, ask Him for strength and courage to keep going, because He woke you up for a reason. Think about that. Message me. Tell me what's going on. That way we can brainstorm and figure out how to get you out of whatever it is you got going on. ASAP. Get off of here. Message me. I'll message you back and we'll chop it up. Because it's not worth it. My best friend, we were best friends for a long time. We stopped talking for a while, right? Because I got sober and it was kind of, that was like a wedge, right? And so we stopped talking for a few years. She just took her life last October. And she was a veteran. But one thing I can say about my friend is that she started introducing a lot of things that were of this world into her life. And I think that was one reason why she ended up ultimately doing that. But she left 2 beautiful children and a husband here. And they're not going to be better off because she's no longer here. I know that. And it's okay to cry. CIP said it best. Crying is good. Get it off your chest. But you don't stay there. Feel self-pity. Feel bad for what's going on. Get that good cry out. And then you look up and you appreciate the fact that you still have breath in your body. For me, when I'm feeling that way, because I've had suicidal ideations before. I'm human, right? I've been through those dark days too. I know what that's like to not want to be here. I've done all kind of things to prepare to take all of that. Been there, right? But God always intervened, stopped me from doing that one thing that I knew I would regret. You have to reach out to him and ask him for help. And then you have to look to other people that are willing to and extending a hand to help you get out of that slump. My email is moperspective@gmail.com. moperspective@gmail.com. No E at the end. moperspective@gmail.com. There you go. CIP, same thing. So you have people in the chat that have been there, done that. But guess what? We all got out of it. And you know what I realized now that I'm older? What really has kept me from getting back to that space mentally? Because it's all mental, right? It's all about mindset and how you feel about the world and how you view the world. That determines how you see yourself. The way you view the world is how you see yourself, right? Gratitude. And I'm not saying you're not grateful, but what I realize is that the more grateful I am for the way things are in life, the more God gave to me, the more he provided for me, the more I started to see the world in a different way. When you just accept life on life's terms and you're like, okay, this is what it is. I'm grateful that I'm even here. I'm grateful that I even have things start to turn around every single time. Every single time. G-Bro says depression is a tough cookie. Listen to y'all. She has wise words. It is so very human. Don't feel alone. And you're not alone. That's the main thing. You are not alone. You're not alone. There's might be somebody in this chat that's going through the same thing and they need to hear the same shit. G-Bro says, I struggle with depression a lot. The more I pray, the better I feel. There you go. A lot of people look at prayer and be like, it doesn't matter. It does nothing. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Depression is very real. Bakari says, Christina, let me know if you want to talk. Holla at me. You got people here that actually care. And I'm not just saying that because I'm online. I really do. I don't know you, but I know you're important. You have to switch your thoughts to something else. Facts. I finally got to a point where I was able to shift my focus, because you know that stream of consciousness ain't no joke. So one little thing can annoy you, and next thing you know, your mind is spiraling back to that one thing in your childhood, and then next thing you know, you're in a depressed state for months and months, or days and days, or weeks and weeks. You have to stop it. I finally learned to control it. Stop it. Focus on something else that's going to be productive and positive. Get some sunlight. Is it sunny wherever you are? If so, go outside. Be one with nature. Let that sun kiss your skin, and it's going to change your mood temporarily. But the work is internal, and you have to want it. Anxiety is real too. What do they say? Depression is like your disappointment from your past, and anxiety is like fear for your future. You're fearful of what the future holds. Only you can control it, though. Only you can control it. Prayer saved my life. Amen. Mine too. Mine too. Even when I didn't want to pray, I just did. I didn't even mean it half the time, but I knew it was important. And I knew it was going to make a difference. Comfort first, healing, then focus. It all takes time. Exactly. Baby steps. One thing at a time. HNIC says, I used to feel like that as a kid. I grew up on some Ghostface Killer. All I got is you type ish. Yep. I watched a kid yesterday at church get baptized, and so there's a person that reads like a memo that they wrote out about themselves before they get baptized, right? And so he was reading a letter that the 17-year-old said, and he was saying, you know, I used to be suicidal when I was a teenager, you know, when I was younger, a few years ago. I didn't want to live anymore. I felt like I couldn't talk to anybody, but I always had my mom that I knew loved me, and I started coming to church and believing in God, and actually believing that, you know, he could do things for me. And now I don't have those feelings anymore. I want to live. And, you know, and I just, you know, waterworks, like, what? And so that big boy got up there and he got baptized, and it was just amazing to see. But prayer really does work. It's not just, it works, I promise you. But you have to believe that it works too. You know what I'm saying? Just a mustard seed of faith, just a little bit. Faith without works is dead. And the faith that works is not, you know, you can do things to help speed up the process of what it is that you're praying for, but the works really is just believing in what you're praying about. That's what it is. That's where the works come in. Believe in it. Believing in the Most High. We are all human, and these moments strike us at any time. You could just be living life, and the next thing you know, boom, all of a sudden you just sad, you know? You got to go outside, take a walk, get some fresh air, let that sun hit you. I promise you. Go to the park. You stupid, CIP. Go hug a tree and walk around some grass with no shoes on. Ground yourself. Yes, I had to get grounded last week. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm at the beach. Let me put my feet in this grass. Let me get in the sand. Let me just feel one with the earth. Man. Life changing. Seriously. Where you at, Christina? She there? No shoes. Yeah, because that rubber is the barrier. Go make you a hot dog. No. What? What? Say hi. You need your charger?
Yes.
Go ahead, take it. Yeah. You can use my charger. You don't want to use my charger? Okay. Well, he done took the juice. So when this dies, I'm gone.
How do you make hot dog?
What do you mean, how do you make? The hot dog is in the container. Your bread is in the fridge. You put it in the fridge, so now your buns are going to be cold, but whatever. So get you a corn and get you 2 hot dogs. And you know where your ketchup is. Put it all on one big plate and get you a napkin and some water. I ain't seen you drink no water today. No shoes. Take a good deep breath. Yes. She says, I do, Bakari. Yeah, you got this, Christina. I'm going to be praying for you too. For sure, for sure. Oh, she lost somebody close to her? Yeah. That'll do it. I think her dad died. Yeah. When you lose a parent, or when you lose anybody, but especially a parent. Yeah. I've had 2 deaths in my families in the last 2 weeks. My cousin, who was my age, he passed away. And my uncle, who was 102, passed away. You know? The pain I feel is not the same as his mom's pain. And my cousin, that's her granddad. My grandmother's oldest brother. When we lose people, that's like nothing. That grief will get you. But you have to think about what they will want for you. Right? Give yourself some grace. Spiritual centering is very important. Yeah. Meditation music. There you go. Look at Clipper. Clipper, I got a bone to pick with you, bruh. I saw your last live. I didn't chime in because I was like, where is he going with this? Because I feel like when I come in on there, then you change what you're going to say because you don't want to offend me. So sometimes I'll be watching, but I don't say nothing. But it's all good. I still love ya. I hope all is well. Show do. Have a great day, Queen. You too. Are you on your 10-minute break? Okay. Thanks for popping in. Self-love, self-grace. Yes. Oh, your dad called? Okay. Welcome back, Chelsea Lynn. We're just giving Christina some encouragement. Christina is on the live in the chat, and she does not want to live anymore. And so we are just giving her some words of wisdom and some love, and we're sending her some healing energy so that she can get back to what's important and what's real, you know? And what's real is the fact that you have breath in your body. And if you have breath in your body, you are already winning, right? So you have to take advantage of that. Find out what your purpose is, and that will help you move and navigate through life. Because guess what? If you keep on living, we're going to continue to have ups and downs. Life is not perfect. Life's not perfect. And it will not be until the day you die. There's going to always be something. Your career could be going well, kids could be good, and then bam, you get into a car accident and now you don't have a leg, right? So it's always something that's going to be off kilter. But I believe this happens so that we can keep our relationship with the Most High. Things cannot be perfect. Otherwise, we would think we were God and we wouldn't have to depend on Him, right? Or our family or people that we know care about us. We think we got it. We'll think, oh, we got this of our own volition. No. So there's always going to be something, right? But the closer you are to Him, the more you tap into Him, the easier these challenges will be, right? I've lost things, people, places, but because I'm so centered with Him and my relationship with Him is strengthened, those things, they bother me, but not as much as they would if I didn't have a relationship with Him. Yeah, you lost your real dad. Yeah, condolences for that too. Yeah, sorry for your loss, baby. You sound like my mom. She told me to go make some hot dogs and noodles. Have a great day. Yep. Ricard says he wouldn't want you to give up and throw in the towel, Christina. Your daddy would not. He would not. You got to think, like I told you before, he's literally in a better place. He's not here suffering anymore in this world. So you have to believe that. He's good. Yep, sincerest condolences, facts. Yep, we all praying for you, girl. You got it. CIP says, I lost 26 close to me in 2023. Wrote a funeral service for one. This year, I wrote another service. Wow. That's a lot of people. Was it from a natural disaster, CIP? That's a lot of people. I'm close to the concept of and overseeing the passing on of humans. Okay. For the simple fact that I have lots of family and friends. Yeah. You come from a big family. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys for showing Christina some love. She needs that right now. You know? I know you said you were going to dinner with your mom and brother or somebody like that. How did that go, Christina? Just remember this, Christina. Your dad is in a much better place. And if you could ask him to come back, he will not want to come back on this earth. Listen, he not coming back. He don't want to. He's right. G-Bro said it. Facts. Facts. This is the devil's playground. Don't let him use you. He wants you to feel sad and upset and wanting to go. You know what I'm saying? But if you do something to yourself, you might not join your dad. So think about that. That's for the folks that believe in heaven and hell. Okay? Chelsea Lynn says, Christina, definitely seek out a church family. It might take time to find the right fit, but once you do, your church family will gather together to support you. That's true. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with church hopping until you find the right one that fits you, and no church is perfect, right? But even if you find some good, trusted friends, Christian friends to talk to, it'll make the world a difference. The ever reminder that our time, born of woman, is short. Endeavor to evolve and be the best version of what your ancestor left you, your gifts. Yep. Amen. Amen. So we're going to end this on a lighter note. Earlier, I was talking about women cooking for men, and that kind of being a deal breaker for some people. Not deal breaker, but one of the things that women just won't, these modern women, shall I say, won't do for men that they're dating unless they have commitment, right? Cooking. What is some of the things that you men refuse to do for a woman that you're just dating until you lock it in and make it a commitment based? Like, hey, we going steady, like you my woman, I'm your man, we're exclusive, we not seeing nobody else. What are some things you will absolutely will not do until that? Black Couch says 26 losses. I'm very sorry. God rest their soul. Absolutely. That's a lot of people to lose. A lot of people. So imagine just losing one that is so close to you. Nothing like it. When I lost my mom, I tell you what, I will never be the same. I see life differently, and I don't take time for granted. So when it comes to people wasting my time, I don't allow it anymore. I don't allow people to waste my time, and I definitely don't waste other people's time. You know, that's one thing I learned when my mom died. Oh, a lot of elders. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Because what is the average age? The average age for living. I think for men it's like 75, and for women it's like 77 or something like that. You know, we don't live to be 1,900 years anymore like back in the day. Our time is short, very short, which is why it's important to do things the righteous way, because once you die, that is for eternity. 80 years is nothing. 80 years is nothing. Yes, make it count, have fun, do what you're gonna do, but you gotta get right with the Most High, because once your body expires, and we don't know the day or the time, you have eternity to think about. Earthly ties are tough, but if we just thinking about where they are, it's comforting. Yeah. Elder friends, elder family, them boomers kicking the bucket. Yep. My mom was a boomer. She died when she was, I think, 62, but she had congestive heart failure and a clotting disorder. Boomers are the ones we got to care for now. Yep. Dad is 87, uncle 89. Oh, wow. Your dad is older. How old are you? You're 50, right? CIP? So your dad had you when he was a little older. How old is your mom? I think my dad turns 68 this year. Your mom is 78. Okay. So she had you when she was 28. Yeah. My mom had me when she was 20, and she had my little brother when she was 36. My grandmother had my mom when she was 36, and she was her only child, and I had my son when I was 36. My dad died of congestive heart failure as well. Yeah, congestive heart, it ain't no joke. From the Black Couch said, Mom just made 84 today. Oh, shout out to the moms. That's what's up. Nice. That's so great that you spend time with your mom. I know they appreciate that, you know. Our elders really, you know, when they get older, they start to feel invisible, you know, like people don't see them, you know. But I love old people, and anytime I'm in the company of an old person, I just relish in their company and just listen. What can you teach me, old wise one? Welcome back, Wolf Man. Yeah, shout out to Black Couch's mom. Yes. It's so important that we teach, you know, we really have to start cherishing and treating our parents and grandparents with respect and love and kindness. We have to give them their flowers while they're here rather than when they die. Oftentimes they go and then we're like, oh my gosh, I didn't get a chance to. There's a lot of things I wish I had said or did with my mom while she was here. But I also know that I was a good daughter to her, so I have no qualms about her no longer being here, because I know that I did the best that I could while she was here, you know. I gave my mom her flowers. I forgave her for a lot of stuff. I moved on. And I still treated her with respect, regardless of all of the shit that she put me and my brothers and sisters, me and my brothers and sister through. I always hung out with old people when I was young. I don't regret spending every chance with my great-grandpa. That's right. Salute to Mama Couch. Couch. Yes. Yeah. They're so important. But, you know, parents aren't perfect. They're not perfect at all, from a long shot, you know. And when we forgive them, it's for us, really not for them. They have to deal with that, you know, but just for our sake. You got to do what's right. The Bible says to honor your parents. If not, you really are taking away years off of your life. For sure, for sure. I've seen it happen. I've seen people who were bad to their parents, and they are no longer here. And when they died, I literally said, that's because you treated your mama like shit. So, CIP, oh, CIP must have been acting a fool in his dang on live earlier, huh? That's funny. What happened to your character? Did he get fired? Hey, one who cares? How you doing? Happy Memorial Day. G-Bro says, I needed this live today. Thank you, y'all. Take care, y'all. I gotta go. Peace, G-Bro. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you. I'm about to go too, y'all. I'm about to go see what that chicken do. And that sausage and that corn. Did I eat today? Yeah, I had a waffle earlier this morning. We ended on Jackie's funeral, bro, in the game. It was a solemn moment. Oh, man. CIP got me hooked on that game. Uh-oh. CIP, I'm ready for what happens next in the game. Uh-oh, everybody is. Look at that. CIP. A mess. Big up to the chat. Yes, have a good one. You guys too. You guys too. Look for a bell. I might spin it up again. Tonight, you going back live again? We got hit by a EF4. All is well. Is that an earthquake? Level 4? One who cares? I hope are you okay? You said all is well though. That's good. Stay safe. Okay, Wolfpack said he got new drops. Let's go. We just waiting on Couch to, you know, come on back with his. Oh my gosh, a tornado. Did it pass you? Yeah, stay safe, one who cares. That is the most scariest thing ever. Here she go, yep. I'm not letting it go, bruh. Because I know you're doing a lot of preparation for it. And that's your goal, is to be a YouTuber. So you may as well get the getting going while the getting is good. You know, do it right now. While you got people that support you and want to come on and show you love and encourage you and get you going on this path. You know what I'm saying? Like my YouTube channel, I started my YouTube channel, I think right after I retired, and I wish I had started it earlier, but I didn't, you know. But either way, I'm here, you know. And I love the fact that you guys from Michonne's channel chime in, people from Demetria K's channel chime in. You know, it means the world to me, and I appreciate you guys. But yeah, better late than never. Just do it. And it's not gonna be perfect. You know what I noticed? Most of the people that I personally know that started YouTube channels that wanted everything to be perfect, they got it going. They got all the equipment, all the things, all the aesthetics, all the background, all the mics, all the. They not on no more, you know. So you got to just start when you start and learn from it. Every time you upload, you look and see what you could do differently. Because I always go back and watch my stuff. That way I can get that view count down and hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? And each time I'm like, okay, I got to stop doing that, or I got to say that, or I got to make sure I don't mention that, or you know what I'm saying? Or I got to make sure I have topics ready, you know, or things to talk about, you know, whatever, you know, but you just got to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. My ginger. Yeah, there's never a perfect time. Just do it. One Who Cares says, it's a mess in some areas. My home got hit, but it's, oh my gosh, your home got hit? Oh no, One Who Cares, I'm so sorry. I hope it's not a lot of damage, and if so, I hope your insurance covers it. I'll say a short prayer for you though. And we appreciate you too, Couch, especially coming through the lives and giving your input and just being active. That means a lot. It really does. I should have started in 20. Yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? Sayapis says, do some reading with feedbacks or reviews. Okay. The regret is always wish we started. Yep. We always be like, if I had just, but that ain't life though, right? It's not life. I'm learning from you all. Yeah. The most important thing is to be yourself. And what does Michonne always say? Don't give a F what anybody thinks. You have to stand in your convictions, really. That's really the key, is believing in what you believe in, expressing it in a way that is relatable, and standing in your convictions. I don't give a damn what you talk about. If you feel strongly and passionate about it, you know, do that. Nah, man, I didn't do anything but water my plants and put them behind me. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Yeah, just do it, bro. Lady Di says, I'm going to start too. I just have to figure out what to talk about. You know what to talk about. You wrote 10, 11 books. Talk about that, Lady Di. Pick a topic from each one and discuss it. And then make a series on that one thing and then move on to the next. Or bounce back and forth. You've lived life. There's so much you could talk about that the world needs your perspective on. And not everybody is going to like it, but somebody will. And that's what matters. So glad you're good. Yes, One Who Cares. Man, that tornado hit your house. I'm just glad you are safe and that you are here to tell the story. More people were online back then. Yeah. Yeah. Content tech class. Okay. That's cool. Are you going to do that offline or are you going to do it on your through your channel? You're welcome, One Who Cares. Michonne is awesome. Listen, if y'all ain't know, Wolfpack Maine is Michonne's biggest fan. He is the only person I know that can talk about Messi for 20 minutes straight. Sorry to put you out there, Wolfpack. But I think she knows how much you love her. The tech jacks me up. Yeah, it does. It does. But you have people right here that are tech wizards that can help you. CIP and dang on Wolfman Pack. They got their stuff and their stuff just flows seamlessly and it looks easy. Reach out to these brothers and have them help you fix that little kink, because everything ain't on a YouTube channel. I've tried it. There's certain things I try to figure out. It just don't work. You can't figure it out. And then with just trial and error, it came to me, you know? Yep, you can simplify. There's way. Yep, he'll show you. There you go. There we go. We got to help each other out. We got to look, you know what I'm saying? None of this, what do they call it when you hold on to information and you don't share it with other people? You know, because you hold it out for a payday. I don't like that. I don't like people gatekeeping just shit that you should just be sharing just to help the culture and other people. Like, help me out. You got people right here willing to help you out. Take advantage of it. For real, for real. Yeah, he has a, make sure you log in or subscribe to CIP, Lady Di. A little tips on equipment, a little on OBS and YouTube. There you go. Yeah, I do. I'm sorry, Wolfpack. Messi's biggest fan. Yeah, just enough to help people a little bit, just to get comfortable. Yeah, just to get them started. And then the rest, they'll figure it out. But everything is trial and error. Don't be afraid. Because guess what? We all amateurs and we all just people. We just human out here. You know what I'm saying? Gatekeeping, that was the word. Gatekeep. They do be gatekeeping information, like doing too much. It's like you ain't even all that to be gatekeeping this information. Like, there's plenty of space for creators, yeah. And me too, yeah. Yeah, that's why I said Wolfpack, and you got CIP, both that use that same system that you trying to get help on, that they can help you out. I always like your videos, even if I may not have time to watch the full video. That's okay. Thank you just for stopping by. Michelle W. Yeah, and you always comment. I appreciate that so much because you know it helps the algorithm. So I appreciate it when you guys leave comments and things like that, for sure. But y'all, I'm going to get on out of here. Sunny, say goodbye. Say bye. Look at her wagging her tail. Look at her wagging her tail. At that Sunny. At that Sunny. At that Sunny. Yeah. At that Sunny. Look at her. I love you guys so much. You guys take care. God bless. Christina, hit me up. You guys know what to do. Make sure you guys check out CIP. He might go live again tonight. I'll be in these YouTube streets in a little bit when I get bored. But you guys, yeah, also, yes, have an awesome week, everybody. Same to you, one who cares. Enjoy the food. Give Sunny some chicken meat. I might give her a little bite, a little nibble. You know, we'll see. Anyways, you guys take care. Love you. Bye.